So this is Kaki Lima, a game set on the tropical island of Penang, which is in Malaysia. And pedestrians will be walking around and finding the best balance of completing the task on their P-Mana or Go Where task list, clearing block paths, and exploring new places and claiming Jom Explore cards, and also meeting with other pedestrians in the town. So, starting from the first player, we go clockwise, and the game ends when one player checks off all the 5 tasks on his list, and then after that, everybody takes one turn, ending with that player who triggered the last round, and then after that, all the scores are tabulated, and the player with the highest personal achievement score will win the game. At the beginning of the game, you can start your pedestrian on any green card on the outer border of the grid, okay? And then you play a card to walk, okay? So the Langkah cards have steps on them. So I'm going to play a 2, okay? So this card will let me walk 2 steps, okay? So I'm going to walk 1 and 2, okay? And if you land on any orange card, then you need to resolve whatever action that is connected. So in this case, the bank has this icon, which means you can play another card after drawing a Langkah card. So you draw, I'm going to draw a card, okay? And then I can play it immediately, or I can put it in my hand. I am going to play this card, okay, which is walk 5 steps. Okay? And so I'm going to walk 5 steps. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and land on the Dobby, which is also action that allows me to play another card after drawing a card. So I'm going to draw a card. So I'm going to play this card, okay, and I'm going to use the booster, which allows me to walk around block paths, counting those red cards as steps. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and arrive in Luma. Okay. Now, this location icon is a gathering spot. Okay, which means whenever you meet other pedestrians there, you will score victory points equal to the number of steps you took to get there. So how many steps did I take to get there? Altogether, from the start of my turn, I took 5 plus 2 plus 4, and that's 11 steps, okay? So nobody is there yet, so I can't score it. But if someone had come to Luma, and then I can exchange these cards for victory points, okay? But no one is there now, so I'm just gonna put these cards at the side and hope someone will come and meet me there, and I can score 11 points, okay? After that, you can check off any task that you have completed. Just now, where did I go? I went to the bank, I went to the Dobby, I went to Luma. So I can check off 2 tasks on my P-Mana task list, okay, which is draw some cash from the bank, okay, and also voice out my thoughts after a film screening at Luma. So I have done this. So I've checked off 2 tasks on my P-Mana list, and what I'm also going to do on my turn is to place Jom tokens. So I've gone to the bank, okay. Okay, so I can put a Jom token on the bank, and I've gone to the Dobby, so I can place a Jom token on the Dobby, okay. Once I've placed a Jom token on all location cards on a Jom Explore card, then I can claim this card on my turn. And then I would return any other Jom tokens that might have been on these cards to other pedestrians, and I can take back my own, claim this card, and later on I will score 6 victory points. Okay. Now note that Jom token placings and Jom Explore card claimings can only happen during your turn. Right. You draw a card to end your turn, and then it's the next person's turn. You draw a card to end your turn. Note that you can have a maximum of 5 cards in your hand. If you already have 5 cards and you want to draw another card, you just have to discard the card to draw the card at the end of your turn. And you can also not move anywhere during your turn. Maybe you have stopped at a gathering spot and you want to stay there and wait for someone to meet you. So you can just skip your turn and not do anything. But if you like, you can still draw a card and making sure that you have a maximum of 5 cards.